Hi, good afternoon. I'm Teacher Lux.
Luck. Oh, nice to meet you.
Hi, what is your name?
Mm,
What do you want me to
my name
call?
is I'm Lily. It's
Hi,
Lily.
Lily.
Okay, yeah.
How was
Hi.
your afternoon?
Mm, I feel very good
I see.
because I just had a very delicious afternoon tea.
Oh, a tea. Oh, that's great. I love green tea. Um,
Yeah.
Thank you. By the way, before we proceed to your book, do you have any questions for me? Anything you
So
wanted to know?
I want to know. Uh, could you pardon your name?
Oh, sorry. I'm Teacher Lux.
Lost.
Yes, that's right. Mhm.
How to spell?
That's Lux.
Lus. Oh,
Sorry,
okay,
I had a,
okay.
a unique name. That's what most of my students want to call me. hmm Also, do
It's
all,
okay.
mhm. Do I speak fast? Let me know if I'm speaking too fast. Also, all right. Are you a
Mm-hmm.
student, Lily? Are you working?
Yeah, yes, I'm a student.
I see. What's your major? What are you taking up? You
I major in, do you know, economics?
economics,
Economics, yes.
ergonomics. Oh, okay. What did you take up that course, if you don't mind me asking?
Yes. Uh, so I want to know what's your major too.
I took up AB um, English
A
education. Mhm.
English education.
Yes, education
Oh,
major in AB English.
AD. Okay. Wow.
All right, and also, yeah, I've been teaching for so many
That
years now. Yeah.
so it's a good. I think it's a good major.
Well, thank you. I think so because I've been doing it for many years now. It has been my bread and butter ever since. And I love teaching English to my students. I enjoy it a lot. hmm
Oh, it's very good.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you
I
so.
heard you're so nice.
Really? Thank you. Thank you for that
Mm,
compliment. Okay.
yeah.
By the way, thank you so much, Lily. I think we should proceed to your book. Any more questions?
I want to know where are you from?
I'm from Illinois, Chicago.
Chicago. Oh, wow.
Have you been there? Have you been here?
No, I haven't been there.
Mhm. Maybe someday, yeah. Yeah, you should
Mm,
visit if the situation gets better. Right. I'm not suggesting that you travel now because of the pandemic.
yeah,
It's still going on.
yes,
But
okay.
you should travel when the situation gets better. Thank you,
Mm,
Lily. Mhm.
maybe I will go there in the future.
Oh, I would love to. Yes, you should visit. All right, traveling is good. Thank you.
Okay,
We can proceed to your book. Kindly open it.
okay,
Mhm.
okay. Okay, let's open our book and wait
Yeah.
a minute.
All right.
So,
You can read the title.
wait a minute.
Lesson. All right. All right.
Uh, okay, open the book. Okay. So, today we will learn different situations in life,
That's right.
right?
We have your topic. And do you want to read the question also under warm up?
Mm, what would you do if an artist friend gave you a large original painting that was ugly?
That's right. What are
Wow.
you going to do about it?
mm, uh, for me, I will I will be kind to say that maybe it's something it's very nice, but we you had better uh, uh, put it put it in your bedroom or other places.
You're gonna you're gonna keep it in short away for people not to see, right?
Yes.
Mhm. Are you gonna tell her also? Are you gonna tell this friend that it's ugly, or you should not? Well, you will not tell her. Just keep the painting. Mhm.
Maybe I think it's a very direct way to tell somebody that um, the a terrible thing. Maybe they will feel very
That's right.
unhappy.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, yeah. So I think just for me, I won't do that.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Also, I think it would depend on how close you are to this artist friend of yours. If you're very close, I think if you're very close, you do things
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that, right?
If we are very close, maybe I will say the truth.
Yeah, correct. And it I'm sure they will not mind it. But of
Yeah,
course, if
yeah.
it's just mutual or not very close, we should refrain or avoid doing that. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then we'll proceed. Do you have questions, by the way?
No, no, no question.
We can proceed to
No question
words.
for this part.
All right.
Okay.
And expressions. You can read the words.
Okay. Technician, technician. Lottery, lottery. Immediately, immediately. Wait, wait. Belly, belly. Gary off, Gary off. Spank, spank. Temper, temper. Yo, yo.
All right. Very good. Well, you read well. Good job. So, by the
Thank you.
way, do you have questions with these words?
Yeah.
Clarification?
I have a question with this word. Belly, belly.
The meaning? Be asking me. Oh, are you asking me the
Yes, the
mm,
meaning. Yeah, yes. So what does it mean?
belly is a part of our body. I think for as women,
Our body.
we usually have problems with it. You know, belly.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. So this is the front part
Yeah.
of the front part of human.
Yes, a body
Um.
part. And it's actually look,
Mm,
yeah, the body part between your waist
oh.
and the hips. hmm And I
Oh.
think where we build. Are you working out, by the way? Do you would like to work out?
It means it means the front part of the human trunk below the waist,
Oh, yeah,
right?
that's
Containing the stomach and
exactly.
bowels. Wow.
That's the literal meaning. Yes, yes it is. But I think the easiest way to understand it, when you are working out, because I like to work out, and because I've been gaining weight so far, and this is one of the body parts that I've been working on to lose the belly fat. As women,
Oh,
we always have problems about belly fat. When we eat, it always goes to the belly, our belly. It gets
uh,
bigger. So
yeah.
I do
Okay.
belly exercises. Do you exercise?
Um. I seldom do exercise.
Oh,
Yeah, in
why
bed.
not?
Because mm,
Busy?
I think I I
Uh-huh.
I I'm a little thing.
Sorry, you're little what?
A little thing.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
that about Chinese people. Chinese people are
so
always skinny, really. That's sometimes I envy that because no matter how I work
yeah.
out, my body
Do
size
you know
is
I only have 80 pounds.
wow. You don't need
Yeah.
exercises, but maybe just to build up some muscles or to improve
Yeah,
your
yeah. I need to
immune
build my
system.
muscle. I think
Yeah, correct.
exactly. Yeah.
Not to lose the weight, but building up muscles. All right, just to, because of course, if you're working, especially you're a student, actually exercising is good for your, not just your body, but for your brain also, for your mind.
Yeah.
All right, so I suggest you do that. All right,
Mm, yes.
so any other words that you find it hard
I
to
want to know this phrase, carry off.
get rid of? It means that if you wanted to get rid of something, it only means that you wanted to get away from it, mhm, or remove it, throw it away from your
Oh,
life.
remove it. Remove
Remove,
it. Okay.
do away
Well,
with it.
okay.
Mhm,
Okay.
that's right. Um, uh, did you understand it? Do you have any more questions?
Mm, about this spank.
Spanking. Spanking. Oh, I think spanking is a form of punishment in China. I learned that because I have many students, younger students rather, and I think they got used to it. So spank is a form of punishment in which someone, a teacher or a mother, will use her hand to slap or hit a child on the bottom, on his or her bottoms, spank, slapping. Do you understand this word? Or hitting using
Hitting.
a
Okay.
hand, hmm
Oh,
as
oh,
a form
I
of
know.
punishment to a child. Have
Okay. Okay.
Do you understand it? Have you been spanked before, but by your parents?
Yeah, I think have I have been spanked by my grandmother.
Grandmother. Oh, you grew up with your grandma?
Yeah, grandma.
I
Yeah,
see. I
just
see.
spent. I remember that she just um spent my buttons buttons, right?
Right.
Yeah, so my buttons when I was in my primary school. When I was in my primary school. Yeah.
I see. I think we all experience being spanked or hit, whether by our
Yeah.
grandma or our parents. So, yes, we all know this word. We're familiar with it. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Anything else?
Nothing. Okay.
All right. Very good. Thank you. Asking questions actually means that you are interested. So that's a good. That's you're doing good. All right. Thank you. We'll proceed
Okay.
to expressions. Fill in the correct word in the blank. Go ahead. Letter A.
Okay. The currents bear the weight of the roof.
Mm, that's correct.
Yeah.
Co-
Columns,
co-
right?
Sorry. The correct way to read it is columns. Columns.
Col columns.
Correct.
Columns.
Columns. Very good.
Columns. Okay. These columns bear the weight of the roof.
Correct. Yes. Very good.
Okay.
Next.
She immediately copied the letter in her notebook.
Yes. Very good.
And then C. Get rid of the distractions around you.
That's right. Yes, very good. Good job. Do you have any more questions? Do you have any questions on this part?
No more questions on
We'll
this part.
proceed. All right, we'll proceed to the conversation. We'll read this. I
Okay.
will read Susan. You'll read Mike, and I will read Julie on the second part. Do you mind?
Okay. 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 Hey, Susan, did you hear about the technician who won the lottery?
Yes, I still can't believe he's going to keep working.
Why not? He loves his job. What's wrong with that?
Well, if I won that much money, I'd quit my job immediately. All right, well,
I
go
gained
ahead. Sorry,
okay.
go ahead.
I gained a lot of weight recently, so I started eating for a week.
Oh, I wouldn't have done that. I would have gone on a special diet, but I think you look good and you don't need to do it.
Really? But I shouldn't have eaten too much during the vacation. And honestly, I want to get rid of belly fat.
All right, thank you. This is what I'm trying to talk about earlier. Belly fat, getting rid of belly fat. By the way, have you gone on a special diet before? Are you very conscious about your health? Just like
Mm,
Andy?
I, just like Andy. Yeah, I once gained a lot of weight. Um, I once gained a lot of weight. But
I mm,
I don't do that just like Andy, because he or she, okay, Andy, he just stopped eating for a week. I think it's not work, and it's a very terrible thing to, right?
uh-huh, I agree with you. You said that he stopped eating, correct?
Yeah, he
Mm-mm.
stopped eating. I think it's an unhealthy way to
Correct.
get rid of get rid of the weight, right?
Well, that's a really good point. I suggest that anyone who
Yeah.
wanted to,
Oh,
mm,
uh, uh, in fact, I can agree more with Julie. Uh, we because I think we just on a special diet is okay, right?
yes, right, being on a special, I think for the diet, we don't really need that for as long as you're working out and you're eating healthy. You
Yeah,
don't really need any special diet.
yeah, yeah. Well, maybe we should do some do some sport or do some exercise every day and
Exactly.
keep fit, right?
Very good. That's correct. Do you have any sports? Do you do any sports recently?
I seldom do. I seldom do sport.
I see.
Yeah.
Because time is always the problem. All right.
Yes. Yes.
I know that. All right. Thank you so much. We'll proceed to practice one. Just kindly read it and the left part complete the questions below. Go ahead.
Okay. What would you do if you saw a parent spanking a child for no reason? Well, I have a bad temper, and I would probably yell at the parent. So what would Sarah do when she when she
How try to complete it. To complete the
okay,
question.
what would I do? Mm, when she saw a parent spanking a child for no reason.
All right. That's correct. And actually, you have your
Mm,
questions on the right part of the book. What
mm,
would you do if you
oh,
are in this situation?
mm,
Sorry. Do you have a question?
um, okay. For me, in my opinion, I think I don't agree with Bella's. I don't agree with Bella,
Mhm.
because um, uh, the first of all we should be calm down, and
We should
we
calm down.
should, yeah, calm down.
hmm
Um, we should we should know the situation of these events,
hmm All right.
right?
We
Yeah,
should.
maybe we should. Mm,
All right. I agree with you. So you should say we should calm down. All right. And
and then we should
no.
figure out,
Mhm.
oh, oh, what had happened, um, or what's wrong with this child.
Correct. Exactly.
Mm,
Before getting into or intruding to this situation. hmm
yeah, yeah.
Uh, I
Uh,
have a. You were in this situation. But have you ever witnessed this kind of scenario in around you? Maybe in at home, maybe in the library,
Mm,
railway,
mm,
maybe supermarket, maybe because some child, right, when they go with their parents in the supermarket. Hmm.
mm.
Have you ever witnessed this kind of scenario? Hmm. A parent
Um,
hitting a child?
yeah, yeah. I I have saw uh this same situation in the street or in the supermarket or in the shopping mall.
Aha, okay. Sorry, I have to. You should say I have seen. All right.
I have seen,
I
yeah,
have
I have,
seen the situation in the supermarket before. All right. This is the
I have
correct way.
seen,
Mm,
I have seen this situation.
before.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Hmm.
Okay.
And for most of the time, you didn't. For most of the time, we actually didn't do anything, right? Do, do you think it's
Yeah.
just normal for sometimes for a parent to hit a child?
Yes. I think it's a normal phenomenon in China or in other countries. Maybe, yeah, because I think every family has any problems.
Hmm.
Yeah, because we can't. Uh, so how to say?
In short,
Education.
yeah, what you mean to say is that in every family or every mother or parent, they have different ways, right? To
Yeah.
raise these child. So maybe in their own way, it's okay for as long as it's not really very violent. We would know if it's something violent, if the child is bleeding, something like that, right? Or there's really
Yeah.
a
Maybe.
form of
Yeah.
abuse. Hmm.
Yes. Maybe every family has a different concept of education.
Exactly, that's a very good point. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts about this. And I'm really sorry because actually it's already time. We could
Oh,
we weren't able
okay.
to finish the book, but before I end the class, I wanted to um, say some points about you. You can make simple and correct sentences very good. I just noticed that you're speaking very too softly. Actually, I cannot hear you very well, but it's all right. Just next time, speak clearly and a little bit, loudly in the class so that the
Oh,
teacher
okay.
can hear you more and also because you can speak actually the way you pronounce some words is very good. All right, you just need a
Okay.
little bit of polishing with the pronunciation. Just speak clearly and